Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Transformers review. I thought I'd do the last of my Decepticon cassettes, and this one is Overkill. I'll bring him in cassette mode to show you a little bit more detail. He's a little bit worn on his stickers, this one, unfortunately, which is a real shame because he is one of my sort of more favourite of the later cassettes. It's not going to take a lot of sort of working out for you to know what he transforms into when you look at the bottom left hand corner there, but not a bad little cassette mode. More of a sticker detail, which is again why he's got worn. The other side is just the normal robot mode. His rub sign, I believe, came off years ago, which is a little bit of a shame, but I might be able to get a replacement for him, and that would have gone right about there, in that blank area. He came with two chromed weapons, which are kind of like thrusters, come rocket launchers, I assume. But yeah, I mean, obviously, basically just a little cassette mode. To transform him, where should we start? We'll start with his legs. You pull down this section out and open them up like so, which does give him a little bit more stability. And then you bring down his tail and finish swinging those sections up. And then you've got these two little blue parts here, and you just have to get them out with your nail and just swing them round, and they become tiny little arms. And then obviously this section, which is obviously his head, you just swing it up and over, and then you've got a little dinosaur mode, like a little Tyrannosaurus Rex, or I suppose you could say he's a raptor, something like that. More Tyrannosaurus though with those size arms, I think. And it's even got a little opening and closing mouth, which is quite nice on this scale figure. And as with all of the cassettes, you take his chrome weapon, which has got a peg on the back, and just push it into the holes on the. I prefer to put them on the bottom. I have seen people put them on the upper hole actually on this figure. Possibly, I don't know. It's down to personal choice. I think it looks better down there. But it will fit the other way as well, up on his top half like that. But again, like I say, it's personal choice. I'll put them down. I normally have them for now, but as I say, you can actually put them either way onto him and it will still work. So there you go, that's a G1 or late G1, because this would have been coming into the I suppose the Master Force era when these were released, but G1 cassette Overkill. Really good little one to pick up if you can find him, because he's one of the rarer ones. Him and Slugfest were originally packaged together. I don't know if they've ever done a reissue of this one. They have Slugfest in the Encore packets, but I don't think he's ever appeared in them. Though, you know, I'm not absolutely certain on that. They may have done a reissue of him at some point, but well worth picking up. It's a good little cassette. I would actually like the proper Dino cassette combiners, although they're not brilliant. It would be nice just to have those, just to finish the cassette line from the same sort of era really. But as they're monumentally priced, this is a really good cheap, or I should say cheaper alternative to having the combiner dinosaur cassettes, and well worth picking up if you can find him, like I say, in good condition. I might retro label him if they bring out a set, but to be honest, as you can see, he's not the most stable at standing. What I was going to say was, in robot mode, at least sort of the sticker where he has got is covered up by his rockets, so it doesn't isn't detrimental to his displaying. Hope you've enjoyed that review, if a little clumsy there. And I shall see you again for another Transformers review. If there's anything particularly you'd like reviewed, drop us a line, I might have it. And please feel free to subscribe or to comment and to rate. Okay, see you again for another review.